Right now in America's newsroom, President Obama enjoying some R&R with his family in Hawaii over the holidays. His vacation coming after lawmakers passed several key items on his agenda, including a repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy and a new arms treaty with Russia. New Mexico's Governor Bill Richardson expressing concern now over tensions between North and South Korea, specifically the impact of South Korean military drills and threats of retaliation from the North. Richardson recently returning from a peacekeeping trip to the Korean Peninsula. Russia praising the U.S. Senate for ratifying a new arms treaty with Russia, but the parliament there says it will need to study the so-called START treaty before ratifying it as well.
Fox News alert. Right now we're getting word police are responding to a suspicious package at the Ukrainian embassy in Rome. This follows reports of explosions at two other embassies in the city. We first got word of a package explosion at the Swiss embassy, and then came reports of a blast at the Chilean embassy. So far, word of 2 injuries. And Jamie Smith is a former CIA officer and CEO of security firm SCG International. Thanks for joining us, Jamie.
Morning, Heather.
So what do you make of everything that's going on in Rome right now with all these embassies? What's going on?
Well, the initial word that has been put out is that this may be the work of anarchists. The anarchists would be those people that have a problem with the government, that just generally don't appreciate organized governmental rule, and that may be true. We'll find out as the investigation goes on. However, this is the holiday season, as we all know, the Christmas season. And we can't discount the fact that this could be the work of jihadists that actually have something in the works and have planned a coordinated attack at specifically targeting embassies across Rome.
So a red flag for us?
Well, I would say red flag definitely for the Italians, but as far as our country goes. We're always hyper-vigilant as we enter the holiday season of Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And our intelligence agencies and security agencies are always, tightening things up as we enter this season. And so I believe that the red flag is maybe halfway up the pole, but it's not something that it's going to be catching people by surprise in terms of, yes, an attack occurred. That's somewhat expected at this time of the year.
How about this, speaking of being caught by surprise, you think Director of National Intelligence James Clapper is aware of what's going on in Rome?
Great question, Heather. Yeah, the DNI Clapper, I've got to give him a little bit of slack for the UK issue, and I believe you're referring back kind of backwards towards that, where he was interviewed by Diane Sawyer back on Monday with ABC News, and he wasn't aware of the arrest in the UK of the 12 that were part of that terror plot. However, DNI Clapper he oversees 16 intelligence agencies, and he has operations and administrative issues ongoing 24/7. So he's more like the CEO of a multinational corporation with a lot of different subsidiaries. And the fact that he did not know about that one arrest. That arrest did not directly affect the United States. However, going on the air, his people should have briefed him on that. He's going on the air with the media, so that's going to be something that's been in the media, and they should have made him aware of it. Yeah, I think he should have been aware of it, and I bet today somebody in that office is making sure that he has that in front of him and that he knows that is taking place.
And let's go back to holiday travel, and with terror chatter and really, as of today, terror incidents on the rise, what should travelers be aware of? Lots of people hitting the road, hitting the skies. I am tonight. What should we be aware of first?
Well, you've got rail, air, and hotels. I mean, those are the 3 principal areas. And for those that are flying, pardon me, you're going to see more screenings, more random searches of bags. People are going to have a little bit more attention paid to them than they would normally. And, I would suggest that we relax a little bit as the traveling public when it comes to our resistance to and hesitation to go along with the security screenings. Let's let them do their job. That's the first thing. Hotels, you're going to...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hotels, you're going to see an increase in hotel security because of the threat that was made known earlier in the year. Towards hotels and food, the poisoning idea. But essentially, we need to enjoy the holidays, because terrorism, by definition, is the use of violence or the threat of using violence in order to achieve an objective. So we need to pay attention, be vigilant. If you see something that does not look right, get out of the area, out of the immediate area, report it to somebody in security or a law enforcement officer. But enjoy it. Don't let the bad guys steal your joy over the holidays. And it's just, don't let them win.
Thank you very much, Jamie. I have to wrap you up there, but that's some good advice as people head home for the holidays. Thank you very much for joining us.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And while we're still